Look for the wrong copy. Hello, hello. I see we're live. I don't know if we're live on Facebook. I'll just run that up a bit. Yes, I am. Hello, how are you? So, my camera seems to be, is it not? I think I knocked it. That's my hand. No, it still shows me leaning sort of sideways. But anyway, I'm here. I'm alive. The card's leaning sideways. Look at that. So this is a tent. And this is it. Isn't it lovely? So, it is so easy. I mean, like last night I did a card. And because a friend of mine, her Nana passed away, and I made a sympathy card for her. And it took me like 35 minutes, and I was like, oh my god. But then I had cut it out ready, so you know, if you're doing it at home it's still a bit, but if you're making a couple, it's really good. So if you're doing these for Christmas, these ones are easy peasy, mate, easy. Isn't that lovely? So I put the greeting on the back, and to write it, you just push that forward and put it in your envelope, and it still fits. So let's get cracking. I think it's so beautiful, isn't it? When you lie it down, I tried to take the photo a bit like that so you could see that it is, because you can't see that matte. So, oh, so lovely. And it just, you just sit it on your, sit it like that. So cool. Anyway, I'm going to sit it over there so I can see it while I'm working. You can't see it. Maybe I'll put it on my coffee cup. How's that? And you can see it standing there waiting for you to finish. Poor Princey dog will get his nose out of joint being put aside. Instructions again in the front of the they're in front of the oh my goodness, I don't know the word. The beginning of the lives. I have tried something new. I said last night, instead of doing independently ingredients and measurements, it just takes up so much like room on the showing it on live, and on Facebook in particular. It's like, you know, like that that bigger story. It's big. So what I've done, and this is how you need to follow it. So that's the stamp and the number if you order it in Australia, of course. With me, is AnnetteFalconer.stampinup.net. A child is born, and then cloud cover. Now those are the measurements. Is this one, score at that, and then cut at 6.5 and keep that piece. So your 6.5 is this piece here on the end of there, which saves you just measuring out another one. And then you're going to use, make another one at 3.25, and that's going to be your mechanism under here. Excuse me. Oh gosh, bless me. Oh, it must be because I'm having religious day. Window sheets. Now, you can buy them in the packets, or when you get your stamps, I don't know what will be happening because we're going to all of these stamps. See on the back, there's a lightweight one here, and there's a heavyweight one there. If you put all your stamps onto here, back into your card, you can clean that window sheet and use it. So just a little hint about the free window sheet they give you. So oh my goodness, so it's see-through, so you don't see it, so be careful when I'm going to put it on my keyboard, and that will show up more because it's black. Okay, so the window sheets there, and then the Peaceful Glimmer paper is this one, and that is in the Peaceful Garden suite if you're looking for it. And I think it's page, if you've been into the new, if you've got your new catalogue, if you haven't, go on my shop and you can look it up there, which is really good. It means you don't, you know, have to. If you shop with me for a certain amount, I send it. So this is page Peaceful Garden. So that's the glimmer glimmer paper, and I am using, I used the Doves last night, so really we're only using no DSP, cloud cover, really simple card, guys. You can't get any simpler. Now I'm going to put that up so I can see it. I've cut most of it, so we'll just start. I think that's my oh, I just dropped it. I like to put it up there so I can read it. Alright, let's get my trimmer out. I'll put my envelope up there. I'll just move that. So, it's 8 and 2 along here. Oh look, I shouldn't move it too fast. Note to Annette. So, we're cutting this at 7.5 by 5.5. Alright? So, what I'm going to do is go to the 5.5 here, because it's, I'll just show you, it is 8 1/4, and then we normally go down. So I'm going to go to 7.5. No, I'm going to do it the other way, remember. Yeah, 5.5, sorry. Gosh almighty, I'm turning it around. Okay, so there's enough for another card there too, so that's really good. And we're going to cut that at 7.5. And I am correct in that. I'm cutting it at 7.5 by 5.5. Keep your strip. That's really good for doing your tag after. I'll show you. Okay, so we're going to score. I hope you all had a great Father's Day if you're in Australia. Oh my God, we had a good time. My husband, best present I ever bought him was a smoker. And so we're gonna score that at 5.5, and then we're going to cut off at 6.5. That last, and like I said, keep it. I'm going to put it up with my window sheet. So because it is different to this one, that's not an inch. That's under an inch. So don't confuse yourself when you cut that. So, what have I done here? It's not 5.5. Goodness gracious, guys, don't listen to my instructions. Please note, I'll change it, I'll go back in. It's actually not 5.5, it's 4. That is, I'm really sorry, 4 and 1, 2 is an 8. That's the normal side card. So I definitely have plenty left over to do side pieces. Wow, I knew that looked a bit funny, didn't it? Okay, so that's the top. Alright. So, oh, we have to do our shimmer. So our shimmer is not there either. Oh my goodness, note to self. So what do I have to add the shimmer? And oh, it must have been concentrate. Oh no, it is there. It's 5 1/4 by 4 1/8. So sorry about that. I have added a shimmer. I need to change cards to 4 1/8. Silly girl. I keep saying just learn your mistakes, but I don't seem to learn them and keep them. I got to stop being so busy. Alright, so the shimmer, it's because I put Peaceful Garden Glimmer, not shimmer. 5 1/4 by 4 1/8. So I'll just make sure that's that is 5 1/4. So we'll just do 4 1/8. And that's not right, is it? It's under 4, so I have to fix that one too. Let me just go in here. 3 7/8. So I knew. Goose I am. And change glimmer. And change glimmer to 3 7/8. Okay. These have got some new work for me to do. Sorry, I will, as soon as I'm finished, I'll go and fix it. Alright, so this is it. This is so easy. So you can forgive me my little mistakes. Hello, how are you? Sorry, I was looking down and being embarrassed about my mistake. It just shows you I'm human. So this is going to go in here. Now I'm not going to put it... Oh, actually, I'm going to hold that bottom piece up a little bit. Oh, don't stick down too hard for me. Now, I don't want that for a second to drop right down, because I just realised I might put my back piece onto that so it doesn't stick up. I like it to be under here. So this was 2.5, if I'm right. So the mechanism is 3 by 4.25. 4.25 by 3, and that's not the piece. I had 2 pieces here. Alright, let's do it again. So we've got 3. Now we won't get a card out of that. We'll get a side piece. 3 by 4, and I'm not going to do it just a quarter's there. It's not a quarter. 3 1/8. All right. Now we're going to score that at 1/4 inch. A 1 inch, and at 1/4, 1 inch, and 1 3/4. 1 3/4. All right. Quarter. And up and down and back. And why did I put, oh gosh, folks, I have, so it goes down, up, down. I'm going to put that right under, so it gives it a good, I'm going to use that one there. So I'm going to glue that. And that's why I stopped with the here, is I'm going to glue that down to here, so it gives it a nice strong base. See how I'm just getting it to the right to the bottom of there and there. Alright, you can't see that now. And then I will just add a little bit more glue here, because it probably went a bit dry when I made it weight on me, and then I'm going to put that down. I'll just hold my fingers on that. Oh, is it raining? Oh no, must be just the noise outside. We've had so much rain. Alright, so here's my trusty cloth. Alright, so now we've got our mechanism. Right. So what will happen is that spare piece that I've got here will be going, that I've got here, because then I had to cut that to 4 1/8. Yeah. Well, this stays, and that is going to go onto here. But first of all, we're going to stamp this and this, and we'll do the big stamp while we're at it. Alright, so we've got that there looking like a truck holder. I'm going to turn that down, and I'm going to stamp those two, And I'm going to pull out my big one. And get a piece of card. Right. And I had Night of Navy, which I've put away. It's hard to be such a cleaner upper. I used it last night, that's why. So I'm going to put my big sticker on here, my big stamp, and I'm going to get, what saying did I use? For unto us a child is born. Isn't that so cute? And it's not on there, so it must be back on here. And I need the stars. Well, you need the stars. And I can see it there. It's a bit hard to read them. They're taking all the hard ones. They're taking all the rubber ones away and just having these poly whatever, what are they called? So you're going to end up having to buy one of these. I'll look it up when I'm finished and put it on as well. Buy one of these soft things because you have to use one of these under them, so it gives the bounce in it to make the stamp stick. Alright, and so the other thing we want is our lamb. And another stamp block. And put that to the side. Alright, so we're just going to stamp this one up in black, in momentum black, because it doesn't need to have a blue outline, and it's easy if you stamp from here, from this side. Okay. I'll have to turn that around. And I got my pushy thing. Alright, have a look at that. Just leave that there for a minute, I'll do it in a minute. So I've done that one, we'll colour that in a minute. So we need our envelope. Okay, and on the envelope we're going to put a lamb. Now there is no dies with this one, and I'm just going to put him there, and I'm going to put him up here again because I need to cut him out. So I'll put him close there so I get some paper left. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to do this one. And this, so I'll do the greeting. No embossing on this one. Oh, that's not the one. Come on, good girl, good thinking. Finally, I got something right. Alright, so that's our piece to go inside. Hi guys. Say hello. I don't know where you're from. If you're Australia or America or New Zealand or Canada. Alright, so that is going just down here, so we might just put that on there out of the road. I'm having to do this all the time to be in advance. Well, at least our weather is getting better. We had a lovely, I told you we had a lovely Father's Day. The best thing about Father's Day was I brought my husband a smoker when we moved into this new house, and he loves it. So he decided that on Father's Day he would make. I'm just going to do those on there. So lighter, look at that, so sweet. Now this is a different, I've just realised I've done this different. Now we also need, we actually need at the back, we need another lamb, and I've already taken him off. So we'll just pull him back. And this is for the inside mat. Okay. Now what I'm telling you is I pulled out the big star, which is quite alright, but it wasn't the one I used. So I'm going to just go back and get the little one. I don't mind putting it on there, it actually looks quite cute. But it wasn't how I made it. Oh, you know what? I can't help myself. I'm going to just put it right back over on there. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, so, blathering on. So he went out, got his smoker ready. He did everything. Everything. Now, actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I will put one of those stars up in here. And then I'll just do the little ones that I did with this. And he went down the shop, he got the bread, he got everything. I didn't have to do nada. Now, most ladies know it's normally us. Well, we did have a bit of a party on the Saturday and Friday. Couldn't have done 3 days in a row. So, how easy is this? I've got that done. I've got that done. Right. Ink glues and all of that over there. Right. So, where's our window sheet? Right. So, I've got to cut that down. Have I done it? I need to cut the length down. And I'm going to... You know, look, my fingers get blue and black and everything on them. So I'm going to quickly take that off. And my window sheet is the 4 1/8, which you can't see very well, can you? I'm just going to stick to there. You can feel it. See? And it's 5 1/2. And I'm just going to take it about 2 points under so the card still bends. You don't want it to be right up at the top of the card. Now I'll keep that bit because that would make an inside of a card something to stamp up. Okay. So we're going to tear and tape. Getting down on my tear and tape. I'm going to tear and tape on the bottom, if I could see it. Yep. I'm going to put 2 just to hold it in, and I'm going to do the same at the top. Yeah. If I look at that line, oh my goodness, I need to put this under here. I can't see it. That's better. That's it. Once I've got the first one on, it's easy enough. So you want to make sure that everything's in. So we're not going to shut the bottom one until we put our lamb on the back, see? Okay, so a minute there. I don't lie when I say it was an easy one. Okay, got that right down to the bottom. And that's there, so I'm going to fold that over. Well, yeah. And you can't see that there. You could put a third one on if you wanted. But it's fine. I might put a third one on, eh? fumble fingers. Oh no, it's fine. Is it fine? It is hard when you can't see it. That's it. Let's get that bit down correctly so it's all down. Okay. I'm going to hold that to a side. Now I'm just going to quickly colour this. So I've got some of Stampin' Up's, and they're more the face colours. So I'm going to use some of those. And I've actually got some other lighter brown ones in my stash, so not all Stampin'. Very naughty, very naughty. Say hello, guys. Tell me if you like this. Did you see the beginning? It's a simple card, and I'm just going to find. Now, it is wise to have a little bit of look of your colours before you start, so just to double check you've got the right one. So I'm going to do the paler face. Nice, easy, no drawing around that thing. So if I'm right, here's that one. I'm going to do his coat. It's not a coat of many colours though, that's what I remember. And his darker one. Oh, that's a bit too dark. What's this one? Oh, these must be the face colours anyway. On the other card, I don't know if you noticed my mistake there, I actually coloured that bit in thinking it was all his coat, so I had to use my whiting thing and try and block it out, make it look like sand behind him. You got to try anything, don't you? Alright, now if I'm right, this is a nice dark one I used for the staff. And I better go back to my light pink one before I forget the hands. And I've just used the wrong one, I used that. So now I get my trusty whitener and lighten up his hand. And that two hand. Okay. See? So you just got to have your lightener around. I'm just going to give his hand another lighten up. And that gets, well, it's not very light, is it? That's better. Oh, Jesus. Now this is it, her. I did hers in a sort of pinky colour. I hope you've all enjoyed the new catalogue. I'm going to change to the long side now, the heavier side. So these are in Stampin' Up, but I didn't get all the face colours. I did a lot of cards for kids, and I did, because we have all different nationalities here in Australia, I did a little brown kids, little pink, little, you know, like dark kids. It's so cute. Now we're going to give some here. Let's see how dark that is. That's fine. I can't even remember. One of my boys is going to Thailand on Sunday this week, and he comes back next Sunday on my birthday, so that was a bit mean of him, but no, it's all right. But they're going to a school in Thailand, and they're going to did I do his beard in brown? Did I do his beard in brown? I did a very light one. Maybe he's young enough to have a light beard. Oh, that's the same colour as his. Oh, look, that's all right. We'll lighten that up too. So they're going to build a wall around the school for the safety of the kids over there. So that the kids from St Bede's go and they take some gifts for the kids and things like that. So it's a really nice thing to do. And where's our lightest pink? We're going to do Bubby's. Is it pink? No. Well, that's the same as hers. Is that a darker one? Yeah, I think Mummy's needs to be a little bit darker. Oh. There you go. Just give her a bit of thing. Now, I actually noticed I did do that one a bit different, so too late, I've done it. I've done them like that. But he's gold. Do you want a gold one? Anybody want a gold one? Gold lamb? I can do that in 2 seconds flat. Anybody want a gold lamb? Where's our gold? Clear. It's funny, when I first got these ones, these Stampin colours, the gold one said it was got lots of copper. There's my gold. Silver. I think that is gold. It was in the wrong one, it was in a black one. So I'm just going to quickly do that over there. Hopefully I've got him in. There he is. Excuse me, noise. And I did make him gold. Okay, so now the only thing is, I told you they don't have stamps with this, so you do cut it out. So, someone chat with me. Come on, we got some people on there that aren't chatting. Oh, hi Tanya, how are you, darling? Thank you. I hope you like it. It's quite a nice one. I love Christmas. I love Christmas because I'm a foster kid and I didn't have parents, never knew my parents, and I spent my whole life in foster homes, and I absolutely love it with my kids because I moved around a lot, and I just love it. And Christmas is my favourite time. I like to have all the family over. I mean, look, we did on Father's Day too, and we have all the family over, and we the youngest in the family, if there's a new baby, that we wait until they get there and they hang the Christmas tree. We have tree hanging night, so I set the house up already, and then they all come over for dinner. Now we make them all bring a plate and share, because it's after I sew, I realised I don't really need to do it all. So it's just a nice way of getting somebody else to do it with me. Now I did notice his rest of his cape over here didn't get coloured. So, okay, I'm just going to put a bit of in his darts. There you go. Tighten them up a bit. Get my lamb out of the way. So I've got one more lamb to cut. I'm cutting the gold one. I did do the blue one, but I'm not going to use it. It was gold I put on earlier. So a little bit of fussy cutting. Now, whoever's on over there, Tanya and that, I've got to fix a little mistake I made. The card is not 5.5 by 7.5. It is 4 1/8. So I will fix that on my, when I get off, I'll go straight back in and fix that. And so if you make it, don't, yeah, just remember that. I'll tell you what, it wouldn't be right if I didn't have a day wrong. Okay, so that's going to go on the back, and so I'm going to, while it's still flat, I'm going to put that on now. And with our little mechanism, we've got it there ready. So we've just got it down. And I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape across the bottom on that. Alright, and you'll see why. We're getting there, we're getting there. Now, what we're going to do is put that under here. Alright, so we'll just lay that there. And we want that up a little bit so you can see it, but when we've got that shut, oh, sorry, my fingers got on the road there. I think it's there. And hold that flat, and when we get up, that will be over there. So we can, I've put that on. Yeah, well, that's it. I'll put it up like that. How's that? Now, you did lose a bit of her dress in my one anyway. So just hold that there for a second. And let me have a look. So we've got that there. And that will come up to there. And then that will be the foil that will come down on there. So what you do is just test it all. Make sure she's not too high. Because from there, you can put your tear and tape. So I did bring her down a bit, so you do miss a little bit of her dress. So across here and down there. Oh, bye. That's my husband. That's the guy that does all the barbecue, the hot smoker, what am I talking about? The smoker. Oh, and the IT, fixes my IT. And makes my breakfast in the morning. Oh, he's so good. He's a good man. Alright, so they've got my glass mat out of the road. We've agreed that it's there. Now, okay, so we're going to push that on. Now you see he lifts up now. Oh, trying to remember all my mechanisms. So I've got to take that off. Oh my goodness, where's my pick and tool? Do you like the card, Tanya? There you go. We're still here. Now so what we're going to do is put this piece down flat. Make sure our stars are going the right way. That's it. Okay, so now I'm going to take these ones off. I said it was easy peasy, and it really is. It really is. It makes a beautiful card, and it is. Alright, so now, got a mechanism. Okay, and we're going to set that down like that. I'm just going to see, I'm sure this has gone right to the bottom. I'm just checking. Oh, there's a 1/4 inch off it. Okay, so, that's right. So, see where it's joint there? See that join there? You'll see it when you put it on. We're going to put the window sheet on top of that and then close it up. And it's the mechanism goes in like that. So I don't know if I bone folded that, guys. Having a moment, don't we? Just do that. And if I can reach inside, I'll do the other one. Right, and so when it stands, you can just push the mechanism down when you've stood properly. And we'll put our little lamb on the bottom. Oh, I think I put a couple of dimensionals on because I haven't used any. And that's it. How's that? And the little lamb's watching. And now we have 2 cards. I'm just making sure he's down properly. And voila, we're done. Just before I go, I just wanted to mention, if you are in Australia, mixed labels, I like to find when they're on last chance, you sometimes they're cheaper. Now, to buy them as a set, it's the bundle is $70. Buy them individually, it's not a big discount. It's $25 on the labels, so if you just wanted the dies, and it's $36 on the stamp set, so it really only saves you $7.20. And the other thing that's here is the fancy borders bundle, and that is an amazing one. If you buy them, stamps are $17 and the dies are $30. Total bought separately it's $47. You save $37.50 because full price they're $84.50. So that mixed labels is what I've used. Oh, last night's card. But I hate people paying full price for something. It's on last chance in my Annette Falconer .stampingup.net, and I'll send you a gift to say thank you if you buy with me, if you shop with me. If you don't, that's just how it goes, and you know there's a special, and I'm quite happy to share my specials and my cards. And I will fix up that little fake poo, I say, with the, so that's in the new catalogue. And so it's really, I like it. And I hope you like those cards. It looks, they're so cute. Alright, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me. Thank you so much. Bye. How do I get out?